Alright, hello. So we're back with some Cardfight Vanguard 0, the game on your cell phone. So the only thing standing in our way of progressing is defeating him. But we were thinking about our deck, right? Maybe those guys that get restrained, maybe they don't actually do anything for us. Maybe those guys that get restrained actually bad for us. We don't have the cards to go with them. Right now, let's show the audience what you've got. So let's go to Kagero. Let's take out those cards that get restrained. It just means that our cards can't attack. So it's probably not in our best interest to have them in our deck. So go to grade 2. This one. Restrained, this unit cannot attack. When your opponent's rear guard is retired by your card effect, this unit loses restraint. This unit is boosted against 5,000. So we don't have any effects that destroys the opponent's rear guard. We don't have any effects that destroy the rear guard. And we have 4 of these cards in our deck. So we need to replace them with just simple craze. Simple craze then. Those would be better. Those would be better. So it's not always good to have all of them in your deck. It's not always good to throw just all of the Karegos in your deck then. So we need to get effects that destroy the opponent's rear guards before we could even do anything with those. Now we can defeat him. Now we should have a better chance at defeating him. Hungry Dumpty. I thought it said a Humpty Dumpty. Kai versus keep your game on. Who's gonna win? We get to go first. Is that good for us? That means we get to attack with 2 cost creatures. We got a 1 cost, 2, 2. So we need 1 cost creatures, right? Let's get rid of one of these 2 cost creatures. Now let's get another 2 cost creature back, the exact same card.
Stand up, the
We threw him into the back. Then we got another one back. So we will just ride the Vanguard. And then he just goes to the back. So we'll just put him here. Instead of putting him directly behind the guy, we'll put him back here.
Stand and draw. Ride. Vanguard にアタック。ドライブチェック。ダメージチェック。スタンド&ドロー。
So we took 1 damage. So that's alright. So what do? So we have a whole bunch of 2 cost creatures. Another unit's in the same column gets another class gets 1. So it breaks on any places. Restraint. When rolled upon, your Vanguard gets 5,000. So this is the one. This is the one where he has a restraint, and then when he's rolled upon, your next guy gets stronger. Okay, he's the one that we want, not the other one. So he works in the other things. So we want to put guys behind him. So there's somebody behind him. So it's a good thing we moved him back there so he doesn't lose some power. he will lose some power until we put this out. Rear, and put this into your soul and retire one of your opponent's grade 1 rear guards. Oh!
出番だ
So you actually do have an effect to destroy one of his cards. And those wouldn't do anything up there. So, we get to go attack twice then. 14, fight this one.
アタック
And we target the other guy. We might even get a 2 damage in.
ダメージチェック
See how before those 4 copies of those guys that get restrained, they do absolutely nothing for us. So we took them out.
ダメージチェックスタンド&ドロー
I mean, with this card, we could actually do something, right? This card's effect would destroy something, and then they would lose restraint, so they would be able to attack. Then it would get plus 5,000. We need to get more copies of things that actually destroy their rear guards. And then we can actually make use of that card, and then that card would be more powerful than just the craze.
コール
But for now, I guess it's not.
来い
For now, I guess it's weaker.
行けリアガードにアタックアタックヴァンガードにアタック
Then we get hit for 1 damage, unless he stands the Vanguard.
ダメージチェック
Actually, even if he stands somebody, they would only hit for 9. Well, because they get 5,000 as
ス
well.
タンド&ドロー
14,000. So when we ride upon him, our guy will be able to do 2 damage to the enemy. So Vanguard, when you trap check reveals a Flame Dragon, plus 2,000.
ライド
Only is the Vanguards, the Vanguard only gets
ス
those.
キル発動
When rode upon, he gets 5,000 and 1 critical hit. So we just roll our 2 interceptors up here. So it's going a whole lot better. A whole lot better than the other one.
行け
So is this just retire one of your opponent's grade 1 rear guards? I think we'll just battle. So he has 2 interceptors, so we just have to destroy both of the interceptors. Then we just have to go in for the attack. We do 2 damage to him. And then even if he's holding that shield, it wouldn't trigger, right?
リアガードにアタックヴァンガードにアタックファーストチェック
Then we get 2 critical checks.
セカンドチェックゲット
Oh, we got a
Stand
stand trigger. Oh! Choose a guy who stand, so we can stand any one of our people. Select a unit to gain 5,000 power. Him. So that wouldn't be enough to go through to him, right?
完全ガード
Oh, we pulled the shield card. We pulled the shield card. 14,000. But that means that he didn't draw anything, so we could still get 1 damage on it.
ダメージチェック
And we have 2 interceptors, so I think we're doing alright. I think we're doing
スタ
alright
ンド
this
&ド
time.
ロー来い行け
So he has 2 more interceptors left. But they would destroy our interceptors. Oh, when placed class 2 to retire one of our interceptors.
リアガードにアタックヴァンガードにアタックダメージチェックゲットドロートリガー
Oh, so we were able to draw a card. Perfect, we drew an interceptor.
ヴァンガードにアタックドライブチェック
And he just drives checks once because he's just a grade 2. Alright. It's 2
スタンド
interceptors.
ドロー
So we got a boosting card. So I guess you would go the only spot that's left to boost anybody, right? I guess so. And then you go up here. Or we could use that to get rid of one of his things, right? Would it help to get 1,000? He would be taking on him. He has 2 interceptors, we can't do anything. Last one to put this into your soul to retire one of your opponent's grade 1 rear guards. So would retiring one of his grade 1 rear guards do anything? Maybe him? One units get 3,000 to land up turn. 10,000 would be enough to destroy him. I think we should do that. Activate skill. Last one. Retire one of your opponent's grade 1 rear guards. Let's retire him. Sammy said his Vanguard is not getting boosted anymore. So he actually always got down to 8,000. If no other units, he gets negative 2,000. C blast 1 to get 1,000 to land up turn. If we activate his skill, then we'll go back to 9,000. And then he'll be able to actually destroy everything. Alright, so I guess we're good to go then. So you can take out him. Yeah, as long as he has 9,000 power, you can kill him. And then he has to take out the other interceptor. But then if he rides him, he gets a critical. We got a heal trigger. Oh, we healed the damage. We healed the damage. Get a unit to gain 5,000 power. He doesn't need to gain power. So probably just him. And a heal trigger. So we healed twice. Right? I don't think we healed twice. Maybe that was him who healed. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so we just drew a grade 2. So you can move grade 1s out to the front field, I think. He's able to kill him.
Damage check. Soul charge. Vanguard ni attack. Drive check.
I guess it was still worth it because if you got the drive check, you could have gotten 15,000 power. I think that's what we're learning from this.
Call. Attack.
Then maybe we should just take out him, right? Take out his friend? Because if he just puts a card in the back or something, then he'll be stronger. So I think we should. We'll just take out everything. Maybe that's the smart thing to do. Maybe it's not the smart thing to do.
Stand and draw. Ride. Skill Hatto, Soul Charge.
Alright, perfect. So it's just his Vanguard left, which is 1 unit. So player in the field did maybe do something.
Stand and draw.
Alright, perfect. Let me just place a U here, right? Skip to there's no grade 3. Yeah, you just go right over here then. And then we just go to battle phase. Should we just go straight for him? He doesn't have any cards in his hand. He just has the one person, right? That makes sense, right? 20,000. 16,000. So we'll just destroy him then, right? It's the only safe thing to do.
ファーストチェックセカンドチェックゲットクリティカルトリガー
1,000 critical. So we would have gotten a critical. And then we would have gone through. So we would have been able to win on this round then. Although it's probably better like this.
スタンド&ドロースキル発動ソウルチャージいけリアガードに当
Oh,
たっ
we
て
have the interceptor, so he can't attack
フ
us
ァーストチェ
directly.
ックゲット
And he gets
Draw
a
trigger.
draw trigger. He gets a draw trigger.
セカンドチェックゲットドロートリガー
So he draws 2 cards. But he can't play anything. He can't play any of the cards.
スタンド&ドロー出番だヴァンガードにアタック
So you have to go in and he might have the shield card in his hand to protect himself from that.
ダメージチェック
No? Oh, he didn't have it. We won. We finally won. We finally beat him. We finally won. So it took a few tries, but we finally did it. Win. So we didn't win within 6 turns. We didn't get the 3-star rewards. Executioner, scourged with the blade of punishment, burning execution. Always like that. So now we just have to do the story, right? Challenge, clear story ride 10. So this would be episode 10 maybe. Goddess of the Half Moon, Taisayomi. Close your eyes and feel the light glowing deep within your heart. So enter the King of Knights. Stamina 5, we get 1 ticket. Enter the Knights, fight opponent. Card stamina 5, win using Royal Paladin, 6 turns, 4 damage, easy. And then we get a predetermined deck, right? Oh no, we have to choose a deck. We get to choose a deck for this one. Oh. When using Royal Paladin, so we should use our Royal Paladin deck. Royal Paladin deck, and then we could edit it. Build a deck. So he's probably one of the better ones, so we'll keep him as the Vanguard. And then we got new Paladin cards, right? Grade 1, we didn't really have any Paladins. Now that we're back to the Paladins, now we actually have some Paladin cards. We'll just throw random ones in here. So we still have 3 spots left. And we have 3 crays left. Oh no, we have more than 3 crays. So there we go. We got more Royal Paladins in the deck. Then we have 3 grade 2s. Got another Buster Blade, and we got a couple of these things. So there we go. Now the grade 3 cards. So we got a whole lot of grade 3 cards. We got lots of grade 3 cards. I think we could make them all paladins. Yeah, I think they're all paladins. We got these 4 here, so every grade 3 is a royal paladin. We just didn't do the trigger set. trigger set. So we need heal triggers. Yes, I guess you could be the heal trigger. You could be draw trigger. You could be stand. We'll just do a critical trigger. Critical and draw. We'll try critical and draw, see what that does. Critical draw. Draw just lets you draw more creatures, and critical just lets you win, right? We'll try that. Dragon Armored Knight, the knight who dons a dragon scale armor with the true strength of a dragon. So, hey, guess what? I've got here, guys. Look, Aichi, they finally released the flyer for the Card Capital Vanguard tournament. It says the application deadline for the shop tournament is tomorrow afternoon. Well, you better get practicing. Practice cheering for me. Hey, what are you looking at? Wow, it's the Vanguard tournament. I didn't know they had those. So are you gonna enter? Well, I've heard there are a lot of really skilled players that enter these sort of things. Oh, really? Well, then I guess you shouldn't even bother trying. Because you just started playing not too long ago. So there's no way you're at that level. If you enter something like that, it'll probably just make you feel bad. Yeah, you got a point there. What was I thinking? Me playing in the shop tournament. But I'd for sure love to show everyone how good my deck is getting, now that I've added some cards. The King of Knights, Alfred. I'm not sure why she gave it to me, but this is going to help my Royal Paladins shine brighter than ever. Right man, enter the King of Knights. Whoosh. Folks, the Card Capital tournament has only two spots available. Is there a fighter among us who thinks they're up to the challenge? Hey Aichi, you're here to enter the shop tournament, right? It says, no, it's scaring me to just think about it. Says, why, you can count me in then. Wow, great, I'm so glad that Kai could join us. I hear you've got some pretty good players that haven't fought yet. Let's just hope they bring their A game. Well, folks, there's only one spot left, so who wants it? First come, first serve. That'll be me. So now he wants to enter. Just put it on the counter when you're done, okay? All finished. Bam. So now, well, it looks like I got my application in right before you did. Miss, please verify that my application is acceptable. Let's see. Kasedi Eshima, grade 10. Oh dear. Excuse me, sir, but the final spot in the tournament was supposed to be mine, and I really want it. Says, that's a sad story, kid, but you heard the shop manager. It's first come, first served. Please listen to me. Okay, that's enough. It's very refreshing to see two people get so passionate and fired up about our little tournament. But all this arguing isn't getting us anywhere. On that note, the winner of this battle will be able to enter the shop tournament. How does that sound? Sounds great. This seems like a good opportunity to practice my deck before the big day. Are the competitors ready for the main event? You bet. So of course we are. In the case, let's start the card fight. Stand up, Vanguard. So amazing. We get to go do another thing. Meteor Break Wizard. My fist will break the stars. Meteor Breaker. Aichi Senju, Osamu, Kishida. Going first, going second. So we got the grade 1s, we got the interceptors, we got too many grade 3s, right? What do? When this unit's attack hits a Vanguard, one of your units gets plus 3,000 till end of turn. On any of the things. Oh, when this unit attacks, discard a card from your hand to get 5,000. Oh. So they work on any of these spots, right? Let's throw these that way. So we got another grade 3 and a grade 1. Perfect. But that Mirage, that unit doesn't look like any of the ones that I'm familiar with. Given that stare and uncertainty on your face, I'd seen you ever played against a Mega Colony deck before, have you? Oh, the Mega Colony. I'm going to enjoy this fight. Almost as much as I'll enjoy watching you lose. So we didn't get any Mega Colony cards in the booster pack. Red phase. Front row. Oh, only on the art. During your turn, if Vanguard's blaster, he gets 3,000. Oh. So do we just want to put him up here? I just put him up here for now. Yeah, because we can't attack or anything. There's nothing we could really do this turn. I think we have that card. I won't let him back into the corner. Otherwise, I'll never fight high. Yeah, if we lose, we can't enter the tournament. Ah, so I guess we just do the Buster Blade, right? Buster Blade. We needed to take 2 damage before he could really do anything, though. Huh. So front row. If your Vanguard is a blaster, you get 3,000. So we can put him in the front row then. So we go up here and we throw this one to boost well, 9,000 will get through, right? We want to be able to hit him 3 times. So what do? Do you have to boost a blader when this hacked by a blaster, this unit boosted hits? So he was supposed to go over here. That's alright. So the Vanguard can go first. They do 14, you do 15. So we could have gotten another Blaster Blade from our deck and then placed it in Blaster Blade. 1,500. So you won't get a damage check or anything, right? Yeah, I guess that's it. It's during our turn. He's not a blaster, is he? Not offensive. No, he's not. So he wouldn't do anything. Okay, so he does need to go behind the main Vanguard, maybe. Paralyzed. So he's just gonna hit us 3 times, isn't he? Critical. Oh, so he gets 10,000, 19,000. You gotta protect him. Yeah, I guess you just attack with your Vanguard, hope to get a damage check. If you don't, then I guess at least you tried. And he can go through. Oh, we could destroy him. So we can't like move cards over, right? Guess we tried him, right? Last turn got 4,000 till end of turn. And for you, it's Vanguard, one of your units gets 3,000 till end of turn. Maybe we'll just put this here. Powerful Sage Bearing. And then this 3-cost card. You could go over here. Yeah, that'll work. And then the 1 cost card. You go here. Perfect. So now we get attack, right? Whose spell can it activate? Last 2 get 4,000 till end of turn. Would that do anything for us? 14,000? No, it wouldn't. So we could save it maybe. So I guess you would take out him. He can't get boosted. Oh, if he hits a Vanguard, our other person gets 3,000. That's right. So you could go here, and then you get him plus 3,000. And that would allow him to hit him a second time. That would work. That makes sense. You would gain 5,000. So we drew a draw trigger. Oh, perfect. So he gets even stronger then. There we go. Now he has 22,000 power. Amazing. So we just have to hit him up 1 more time somehow next turn. So our turn is over. End phase. So hopefully he can't hit us twice. We don't have any interceptors. We don't have interceptors, so he's going to be able to hit us twice. Jeez. Heal trigger. So we have to see if we can defeat him then, I guess. Right, skipped. Yeah, these guys essentially just go up here. He goes up here. Oh, he doesn't have interceptors. He'd only have 9,000 power. When he hits a Vanguard, right? So we just have to hit him once. Unless he has a shield card in his hand. No, it's up to that one, right? Or a heal check? No, he didn't get one. We won. We defeated him. We won. So that means that we go to a grade 11. And then we just have to get to grade 12. That's it. Oracle Guardian of Holm. Danger, danger, intruder alert. Proceeding to exclusion. That was a great fight there, young. There you go, folks. Aichi Senju has just claimed the final spot in the Card Capital Tournament. It was an excellent battle we just had. With your skills in that deck, I'd say the rest of the tournament players better watch their backs. Congratulations, Aichi. I'm expecting big things from you at the tournament. Right. Hey, wait. Now that we're both in the shop tournament, we may get a chance to play each other again. Simple tactics aren't gonna get you very far in a tournament setting. Remember that. Don't listen to him, buddy. You did great today. I don't care what you say, Kai, because I'm gonna win my way right to the top of this thing. Until I face you, together with the strength of my cards. Twins Giant Swordsman Marcus. The first sword cuts bones and the second does something. so it's loading, you receive the 1 exchange ticket voucher. So I have to go to grade 10, we get upgrade to grade 11, and then we just have to get to grade 12, and then we can participate in the events. Oh, clear. Story Red 10? We did Story Red 9? Red 10. So there's still another story we have to do. I guess they told us to do 2 stories. Gatling Claw Dragon. I think we have that card. Reload Gatling Claw. Just so many guns. So many guns on all of their cards. So I guess we still have to do another story mission. They wanted us to do 2 story missions.